As a leader, throughout your career, you know that you're going to have to communicate during times of change. Whether you're the conduit of the messages that need to be communicated, meaning that the change is something that's being passed down from your management to the people who report to you, or you're the initiator of the change, meaning that you're leading the change in your department, on your team. Either way, effective communication is essential for positive outcomes to occur. Therefore, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 strategies that will ensure that when you communicate during times of change, you do so as effectively as possible. The first strategy is simply to be consistent. Ensure that you are intentionally communicating on a regular basis the messages that need to be passed down to the people who report to you, who need to be communicated to. In the absence of your communication, some other form of information is probably going to fill the information void. And that's oftentimes gossip, that's oftentimes scuttlebutt, but whatever it is, this incorrect information or sometimes misinformation can really make it difficult for the real information to be effectively passed down. In fact, you may actually have to work twice as hard to counteract the misinformation with the actual information that you need to have people hear. The second strategy is to use multiple mediums of communication to increase the reach and the likelihood that your message connects and reaches the people that you're trying to communicate the message to. Because not everybody looks or relies on the same mediums of communication as we do. Oftentimes in an office environment, we assume that email, if we use that, everybody will get it. But not everybody really looks at it, because think about it this way. They're generally inundated with email, so they're not as diligent at looking at every single email that comes through their mailbox or floods their mailbox is a much more aptly put statement. So use multiple different mediums to communicate. Be intentional about that. The third strategy is simply to enlist the aid of what are called change agents. And change agents are people who have significant weight or significant amount of pull or influence within your team, within your department, or among the people that you're trying to influence or communicate to. And by getting them on board, maybe through one-on-one conversations or one-on-one direct communication via email or text, and getting them to help you disseminate the message, increases the likelihood that the messages of change get out there and also really have external support from those change agents. So there you have it. 3 strategies that will increase your chances of communicating effectively during times of change. Communicate consistently, use multiple mediums of communication, and enlist change agents to help influence and increase the reach of your message. Good luck.